Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming back to watch Mama Junior. If this is your first Mama Junior video, welcome and thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and when the notification bell comes up, hit that as well. Now, if you have been here before, welcome back. And like I say to you always, please hit the share button. You do not know who needs the message that you are receiving today, and it may not be in their news feed to receive the message. So do us all a favor and share this video with whatever means that you choose to do so. Now, today we are talking about your most important relationship. On Mama Junior, I am a relationship coach, and I have uploaded dozens of videos so far talking about different things that happen in relationships and the relationships that we have. Now, when I say I'm a relationship coach, people naturally think man, woman stuff, marriage, dating, that kind of thing. And that's true. But I also am a relationship coach for you and your mom, you and your dad, your siblings, your friends, your relationships with anyone that enters your life, acquaintances, whatever that might be, relationships in general. So don't feel like a relationship coach can only help you with your male, female stuff, because some of our most important relationships are not even intimate relationships, right? So keep that in mind going forward. The relationship that I want to talk about today that I believe is the most important relationship is the relationship that you have with God. Now, stay with me. Some people, instantly want to have the religious conversation, and that's not what this is. I'm not here to convince you or sway you in any way to my religion or a certain religion. It's not what it's about. It's about your relationship with God. And to me, that is a spiritual connection. It has nothing to do with religion. Religion teaches us a lot of things about what that relationship looks like, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your spiritual soul connection with God. And I cannot think of a more important relationship. As a very young child, I was exposed to church and introduced to God and what God is and what God is about. And I have, along my 41, almost 42 years, I have met people who have not had that same experience. They have not been introduced to God, or the relationship or experience that they've had with God or the church or, spirituality has been negative. It has been one that has pushed them away to where they don't feel like God exists. Well, I am here to tell you my truth, and there is no other truth that I will accept. God is real, period, and point blank. In my house, in my heart, in my life, God is real. I serve a living God. That is what it is. It is not up for argument or debate in my mind and my brain. So if that's why you're here, thank you for joining and stopping, but you at the wrong video, because I am not here for whether or not you feel like God is real. It's real. He is real to me and for me, and that's all that matters. With that being said, I want you to understand the relationship that you have with God, the relationship I have with God, is one that serves every single moment, every single situation that you may encounter. And I want you to be encouraged, because I can't think of one person who can't relate to something going on right now in this world that other people are dealing with. I don't know what it could be, but there's not one individual who can say, I can't relate to what's going on in the world on any level, whether it's the connection we have because of COVID. That right there alone has brought every single person from every different level, layer, geographical region, economic status, no matter where you are in this world, COVID has affected you in some way. It may have affected you in different ways, but we all for example, are connected because of our experiences with COVID. So just using that as an example, but not the only example. You know, we're connected by so many different things and so many experiences. And for me and other people who love the Lord and who are saved and have that strong faith, we know that while we can't exclude ourselves from those experiences, having our faith in the relationship that we have with God makes it possible to endure these experiences. And they're trying, difficult things that we are going through. We are losing loved ones. We are being sick. We are watching our loved ones be sick. We are losing our jobs. We are struggling financially. We are dealing with racial issues. You know, we have so much that is going on. But again, my faith in God is allowing me to continue to push through. It doesn't make it, again, where I'm exempt from hearing or experiencing or dealing with anything that's going on, but it makes it to where I can. My faith makes it to where I can. And I want to encourage you today, because for some people, God is an afterthought. And I want to challenge you to shift that. I want God to be your first thought. I want God to be your first thought, because you don't know what's going to come up in your day that you're going to have to deal with. And I want you, if nothing else, just to spend some time with God where you just say thank you, and Lord, guide me to deal with whatever comes my way. Bless me and block the enemy from any kind of victory in my life today. And just try to keep your mind set on God and what he wants for you in your life. And for me, you know, the Bible is the Bible. You know, it is the word that says what can and cannot, what will and won't be. And depending on the version of the Bible that you read, for me, I like the NIV version, which is a little bit more easy to understand. But it's different from the King James version, which a lot of people gravitate towards because it's kind of like the first initial version of the Bible. But there's so many different versions at this point. For me, I have found solace. I don't know if that's the right word I want to use, but I have found happiness and joy and relief in the Bible plans that are available through the Bible app. If you go through the app store on your phone, there's the Bible app, and it is so helpful, because while it'll allow you to change the version that you're reading to the version you prefer, it will also give you plans, and those plans are helpful just dealing with life stuff. And so one of the most helpful plans that I read was it was written by an author named Ryan Leak, Leak, and it was called Unoffendable. And it was very helpful for me when I was dealing with some things in my life with family, and I was constantly offended by some things going on, and I felt like I was constantly offending them. And I found that app, and it was so easy to read and easy to relate to that I had to know more. And so when I looked a little bit, the Bible app said it came from a book by this author, and I found it and ordered it, and I've shown it to you on a couple other videos, and I wasn't expecting to reference it, or I would have had it today, but it's red. It's all red, and it looks like a little name tag on the front that says Ryan Leak, if I'm remembering correctly the title, but it says Unoffendable. And I'm telling you, it was the best thing for me at that time. And I absolutely still reference that book when I get in my feelings about different things. And so I've referenced the Bible app so many times because it's just that great for me. And there's so many different options for you if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, fear, anger, love issues, relationship issues, family issues, raising kids, job and work issues, you name it, there's something out there for you. And they also have little suggestions, like if you maybe you just don't have any kind of mindset that you're going into when you open the Bible app. There's like a little row of options that'll talk about love and joy and anger and fear and depression and all those things. And when you click on one, there's several different options for you, and it will tell you that this one is audio, where the person is actually just talking the information out, or this one will tell you that there's video. Another one might say, you know, this is a 3-day plan, where every day you get a little bit of an excerpt of something to read, and then if you want, you can choose the notifications to remind you, you know, day 2 is coming, so you can read the app now if you choose to do the notifications. One of the other things that's great, in my opinion, about the Bible app is that after it gives you these little parables or stories or what have you about your situation that you're reading about, it gives you scripture, an excerpt of scripture that will directly relate to what this author has talked about in this message that it has given you. And for me, I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but for me, it has been extremely helpful, because I don't always know where to go in the Bible for the message I need for whatever I'm dealing with. So if I'm dealing with loneliness, I don't know immediately go to Exodus, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Genesis. I don't know Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which one is going to specifically talk about loneliness in a way that's going to help me get out of that feeling. So when I go through the Bible app, it kind of guides and directs me to exactly that place that I need support in. So that's my suggestion to you. Obviously, family and friends who are strong in the word can definitely guide you and pray with you and pray for you. To me, prayer is crucial. Prayer is essential. Prayer is so necessary. For me, I know that I have been blessed in so many ways because of prayer. And not because I was praying for me, because other people were praying for me. Because I have been in situations where from the inception, I knew better, should have known better, and did it anyway because of my selfish need for whatever I was dealing with at that time. But somebody was praying for me, or multiple somebodies were praying for me, and that delivered me safely from those situations that I shouldn't have, or otherwise would not have been able to be sitting here to talk to you and tell you about in a positive way. Might have still been sitting here, but have some damaging experiences to relay from those situations. And I think it's so important for you to understand what that is with a prayer person praying for you, because other people are praying to different spirits for your downfall. I will say that again. Other people are praying to different spirits for your downfall. There's different, I don't know if it's actually in the Bible, but there's different things that I've seen and read along the way that says you do not want everybody praying for you. Everybody don't mean you well. You know that. Excluding conversation about God, excluding conversation about Bible, you know everyone does not want the best for you. Everyone does not mean well or wish you well, right? So just given that understanding, period, just think somebody has or is or will be praying that you fail, that you hurt, that you go down in some way because of whatever they've got going on or however they feel about you. So wouldn't it be that much better that you and others are praying against that spirit, against that energy? Because if the only people praying for you are the people who want the worst for you, you're in trouble. right? So just knowing that prayer changes things and protects us and guides us and reveals to us the things that we need to be better and wiser and stronger in this thing that we're all dealing with and doing together. For me, it's inspiring and it's motivational and it keeps me going. So I wanted to stop and talk to you about this today because I can't think of a more important relationship. And like I said before, while we're talking about relationships, the spiritual connection that you have that keeps you going to be a good wife, a good daughter, a good son, a good brother, a good aunt, uncle, cousin, friend, coworker, those things, I can't think of a more important way that they begin. I can't think of how you can be your best self without God. So keep that in mind. Let me know what you think, unless you're gonna tell me that God is not real and you want to debate about religion. That's just not an option for me. Please don't waste your keystrokes typing that kind of thing in, because I'm not gonna be receiving that. I am not receptive to that message in any capacity. So please don't waste your keystrokes. But thank you for watching. And to everyone watching, thank you so much for your support with my new book, I'm Not Ready. Get ready to learn new rules to an old game. It is available online through Amazon.com, and it is also available through the Barnes & Noble website. If you haven't ordered it, please get it now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.